What's going on, family? It's your man Jeff Kilgore back again, bag of goodies. You already know how we do it, business and mind all intertwined. And today we're going to show you 4 words or phrases that you should avoid if you want to prosper. You ready? All right, come on, let's go. Now, the very first, you know how we do it. No filler, no fluff, just facts, straight to the value. All right, we're going to get right to it. The very first word is hope. Now, I know this is a common word. We all use it. We all say it. We've all done it. Hope and wish. You know, are you going to get that? You're going to get it done, right? I hope so. You're going to start that business. I hope so. You're going to apply for that job. I hope so. See, that word hope is a poor person's mentality, because when you say, you know, I hope so, you're basically saying that you're gonna continue to do pretty much the same thing, but you hope that the result is gonna change. You hope that you're gonna have a different result. You hope that something is gonna happen miraculously, it's gonna blow up, it's gonna catch on. You know, I hope so. You're not saying what you intend to do different to make it be so. See, that's the difference. When you use the phrase, I hope so, over and over, or I wish, you know, that's a poor person's mentality. And a rich person doesn't hope, they make things happen. What their mentality is, I'm gonna make that happen. I don't have to hope for it. Now, make no mistake about this. Hope is something we should all have. I want you to have hope. So don't mistake me for saying hope is a bad thing. It's not. It's in your mind, which is where it should be, and rightfully so. But when you continuously say it outwardly towards your goals, I hope so, or just anything positive in your life that you want, and you constantly are saying, I hope so, or I hope, you're just using that word hope, it indicates that you don't have it. It also indicates that you're opening the door for procrastination, because when you say, I hope so, you're leaving that little crack in there. You're leaving that door open for, I may do it today. I didn't say I would, I said I hope so, right? We always give ourselves an out for something that we haven't committed to. See, once you make a decision and commit to something, it's no longer I hope to, it's I'm going to. And then your mindset shifts from, I hope this works, or I hope what I've been doing suddenly catches on and works. It shifts from that to, what can I do to make this work? How am I going to make this work? I know it can be done. I've seen others do it. How can I make this work for me? That's the difference between a poor mentality and a rich mentality. And we need to shift our mindset from that poor mentality to a rich mentality, right? Now, the second word or phrase that you should avoid if you want to prosper and activate the law of attraction is, I'll try. Now, this falls into the same boat as hoping and wishing. When you say I'll try, this is an already pre-made, built-in excuse. You already have your excuse queued up. When you say I'll try, you might as well have said maybe, but probably not, because that's what you mean. When you throw that I'll try in there, there's a good chance, a very good chance, that you're not gonna do whatever it is that followed after that. So you say, I mean, are you gonna start that business this year? I'm gonna try. I'm definitely, I'll try. Are you coming to the whatever event? I'll try. Knowing good and well that you're probably not. So when you say I'll try, you're leaving yourself a huge opening to not do whatever this thing is that we're talking about. You're leaving a huge built-in excuse, a huge opening to not do whatever it is that you were talking about doing. I'll try. I'll try. You might as well say, no, I'm not doing it, because 9 times out of 10, you're probably not. You left that open so that you can say, well, I said I'll try. I didn't say I was gonna do it. I said I would try. You already knew that when you said I'll try, that was going to be your comeback when you didn't do whatever it was. Well, I mean, I didn't say I was doing it for sure. I just said I'll try. Stop doing this. Stop using that word. Stop using that phrase, I'll try. Hope, wish, and I'll try, stop it. As of right now, come up with a better phrase, come up with a new way to put it, come up with a positive way to affirm what you're going to do, not what you're going to try to do. Let's be positive, let's move forward, and let's not give ourselves those built-in excuses. We have to, this is almost like you training a pet, a dog or something like that. We have to train our minds. We have to train our subconscious mind to do what we want to do. And what we want to do is all in our conscious mind, right? But that conscious mind only controls 5% of your life, right? The subconscious mind is controlling 95% of your everyday behaviors. So that 5% in your conscious mind that we think is running the show and we think about every day, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, that 5% is no match for that 95% in your subconscious mind, right? So we have to change that mindset and quit saying words like I'll try or I hope. No, we have to affirm what we're going to do and train our subconscious mind to give us what we need to make that happen, all right? Number 3, the number 3 word or phrase that you should avoid if you want to prosper and activate the law of attraction is expensive. That's expensive. Man, that's really expensive. That's kind of pricey, right? That's expensive. Now, we're all guilty of it. We've all done it. We all do it, or we've all done it at least. It's so expensive. What you're doing when you say something is so expensive, you're sending a signal to your subconscious mind of lack. You're automatically, when you say something is expensive, you're indicating lack, right? So you're telling your subconscious mind, that's too much for me. This is something that's out of my ballpark. That's out of my range. That's expensive. Now, whether it could be true or not true, but your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference. It's listening to what you say. And so, and how you feel about it. So you look at something and you feeling all uptight and you see a price tag and you're like, ooh, yeah, that's expensive. True enough, it may be expensive. However, you don't indicate that outwardly. You don't indicate it out loud. You do your best not to feel overwhelmed by a price tag, because overall, in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing. You don't want to keep telling and drilling into your subconscious mind that something is expensive or that anything is expensive. And on top of you sending a signal to your subconscious mind of lack when you say something is expensive, you're also indicating to your subconscious mind that you don't even anticipate your financial situation improving anytime in the near future. When you say something is too expensive, you're basically saying, I can't afford it. It's too much for me right now. And I don't think it's going to be too much for me later as well. Now, a rich person, when they see an expensive price tag, now it could really be expensive. I'm not saying that expensive does not exist. It does. But what a rich person does when they see something that's expensive, they start to think, what's my return on investment? What's my ROI on this? In other words, how is this going to benefit me? Notice the word investment that I said, return on investment. See, that poor mentality is looking at how much it's going to cost you, how much you're going to have to give out, how much it's going to deplete you, and how you're not going to have any more finances to replace that. That's a poor mentality. A rich person's mentality is, what's my return on that? And is it justifiable? My return, if I purchase this item, will my return justify the amount that I paid for it, right? And so when you look at it in that manner as an investment, then it changes how you look at things. And also, even if you don't have the finances to take care of it at that time, you anticipate your financial situation getting better. And so even if it's expensive right now, it's not going to be later. That's the mentality that you should have. But when you just say that's expensive and leave it at that, you're indicating that you don't even anticipate your financial situation getting better anytime soon. Why is that important? Well, because what you say, again, you're drilling into your subconscious mind. When you're saying that over and over out loud, your subconscious mind is taking that in. And so you're basically affirming that, yeah, it's expensive and It's always going to be expensive. And you wonder why things are always too expensive for you, right? It's because you keep drilling these same things into your mind over and over and over. We got to change that. So expensive, cut that out as well, right? And finally, number 4, the phrase, I can't afford that, or we can't afford that. Now, this is one of the most dangerous ones out of all of them. When you say, I can't afford that. Now, this definitely falls in the same boat with the expensive, or it's too expensive, and all of that. However, that I can't afford it, or we can't afford that phrase is so dangerous, because not only is, just as the word expensive, is sending a signal to your subconscious mind of lack. Not only is it doing that, but when you say, I can't afford that, or we can't afford that, you are basically sending a command to your subconscious mind. Because you're affirming. What do you think affirmations are? What do you think affirmations do? When you say something over and over and over and over, you're trying to get your subconscious mind to catch on to that, and to start to give you ideas to make that happen, to give you that feeling that it's about to happen, to give you the mentality of whatever it is that you're affirming to make that happen. And so when you affirm, I am wealthy, eventually, if you do it enough, your subconscious mind takes hold of that and then starts to give you ideas, right, of how to become wealthy. And then once you get those ideas, then your vibration starts to raise. You start to get a higher vibration. Your frequency level raises, right? And so now you have these ideas on how to get wealthy. And then once you act on those ideas, now you've activated the law of attraction. Your vibration is higher. And so you've activated the law of attraction, and now you're attracting those things to you, right? Well, the law of attraction works both ways. We always like to think about the wealth and the abundance and the health and finances and relationships and all the great stuff, rainbows and sunshine, right? But it works the same way. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, the law of attraction is always working, right? Just as affirmations are the same way. You affirm things, whether you're saying positive affirmations all day or negative ones, you're affirming something. You just don't know it. When you always say things like, I can't afford that, or that's expensive, or I'll try, or I hope so, you're affirming to your subconscious mind the thoughts of lack and things that you don't have, right? So it works both ways. And so we like to think of the law of attraction as all positive and great, and rightfully so, we should. However, you've been affirming things your whole life, and that's why you are where you are right now, whether it be good or bad. Right? So you may not want to believe it, but the law of attraction has been working for you, and you've attracted everything in your life that you have right now, whether it be good or bad. So when you keep saying things like, I can't afford that, you're giving a command to your subconscious mind that, okay, well, we need to make that happen then. Just as if you were saying, I am wealthy, you want your subconscious mind to say, okay, well, let's make that happen. Let me give him ideas that's going to help him become wealthy, right? But when you're saying, I can't afford that, your subconscious mind, once it catches on, okay, well, let me give him ideas, or let me give him situations that affirm that he can't afford that. And you wonder why you always can't afford that, or why things are always too expensive. You're always saying, I'll try. You wonder why you're always procrastinating. You're always saying, I hope so. And you wonder why things never happen. You're affirming things just in the wrong way. So we got to flip that mindset. We have to get in line, in tune with ourselves, with our subconscious mind, with our dreams and our goals. And we have to affirm what we really want. We have to get clear on that. So let's stop using these phrases that are killing our progress and stopping everything that we got going for ourselves just because we're speaking the wrong things. Make sure you watch what you say. Make sure you watch what you do. This is important. You have to get selfish for a moment and really, really work on you. I've been saying this for a while now, but if you're like me and you want to help as many people as possible, starting with the loved ones that are closest to you, then you're gonna have to get really selfish and make it not so much about them for the time being. You have to work on yourself. You cannot fully help anyone if you can't help yourself. If you are not taking care of yourself, if you haven't done the things that are going to make you the best person that you can possibly be, then there's no way on earth that you can do that for someone else without being completely depleted or without it working, period. So you have to take care of yourself, and in turn, that's going to give you the ability to take care of those loved ones, to provide for your family, all of that. But you have to take care of yourself. You have to get really serious about self-love. Your self-image is the most important thing, because without that, none of this other stuff works. You can read all the law of attraction books, you can meditate, you can read you can listen to manifestation, MP3s, everything. If your self-image does not line up, you're only going that far. If your self-image says you're right here and you go right here, you'll do something to self-sabotage, something will happen to bring you back down, right? But if you raise your level of that self-image, then your lifestyle and your life circumstances can't help but to raise to that level as well, all right? So let's raise up to the level that we need to be at, all right? All right, did you get any value out of that? I hope you did. And if you did, you know how I say, squeeze that like button. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And you still rocking with me at this point, you already know I appreciate you. Let's go.